My name is Anthony David, and 3 years ago my wife tried to steal everything I had spent my life building. I owned Rowan Home Health, a thriving healthcare agency serving 6 counties. I built it from nothing after years of exhausting ER shifts and sleepless nights. Every client, every employee, and every dollar had been earned through hard work. Then I married Eloise David. She was charming, intelligent, and seemed proud of my success. Her mother, Gretchen Prescott, welcomed me into the family with warm smiles and endless compliments. Looking back, they weren't admiring me. They were evaluating my assets. 6 months after our wedding, Gretchen suggested placing Rowan Home Health into a family trust. She claimed it was for protection. I refused. Soon after, I discovered Eloise had secretly transferred $12,000 from our emergency savings to help cover Gretchen's real estate debts. Then, a financial notice revealed the Prescott family was drowning in nearly $900,000 of debt. Suddenly, everything made sense. They didn't want to protect my company. They wanted to own it. A few days after I refused to help them financially, I attended a family dinner at Gretchen's house. That night, after eating her mushroom risotto, I woke up violently ill. As a former ER nurse, something felt wrong. I documented every symptom. Then Eloise began asking detailed questions about my business accounts and ownership structure. Concerned, I reviewed my paperwork and found a clause that would temporarily give my spouse control of Rowan Home Health if I became medically incapacitated. The discovery terrified me. One evening, I searched Eloise's work bag. Inside was a forged healthcare power of attorney carrying a fake version of my signature. Someone was preparing to take over my life. Soon afterward, my friend Nora, a pharmacist, warned me that someone had been requesting information about my medications and medical history. That was enough. I hired attorney Rachel Keller. Rachel immediately challenged the forged documents, removed Eloise from every possible position of authority, and created a legal dead man switch that would alert authorities if anything happened to me. Then I found the final piece. While using Eloise's laptop, I discovered emails between her and Gretchen. The plan was simple. Drug me, declare me mentally unstable, obtain an emergency conservatorship, take control of Rowan Home Health, complete everything within 48 hours. Most people would have confronted them. I didn't. For 5 weeks, I acted like nothing was wrong while secretly moving funds, changing passwords, gathering evidence, and completing baseline toxicology testing. Then Gretchen invited me to a private anniversary dinner. I knew exactly what was coming. At the restaurant, I avoided the wine, but intentionally ate part of Gretchen's homemade tiramisu. 20 minutes later, nausea and blurred vision slammed into me. I locked myself in the restroom and sent Rachel a text. It's happening. At the hospital, Gretchen insisted on managing everything. She thought she was taking control. What she didn't realize was that hospitals create evidence. Security cameras, electronic logs, blood samples, witnesses. At 2 a.m., I woke to overhear Gretchen whispering outside my room. Tomorrow everything becomes ours. That single sentence sealed their fate. I immediately contacted Rachel and Nora. By morning, Rachel arrived carrying 2 thick folders packed with evidence. Minutes later, Eloise, Gretchen, and Paige entered my room holding flowers and fake smiles. Rachel informed them that forgery complaints, fraud reports, and emergency court orders had already been filed. Their expressions changed instantly. Then the toxicology results arrived. An unprescribed sedative was found in my bloodstream. The room went silent. Paige broke first. Through tears, she confessed that Gretchen had instructed her to help administer the sedative so Eloise could gain control of my company. Within hours, investigators were involved. The forged documents, emails, toxicology reports, security footage, and confession destroyed the entire scheme. Gretchen was arrested. Eloise lost everything. Their debt-ridden real estate empire collapsed under legal costs and public scrutiny. Properties were auctioned off, accounts were frozen, and the family that wanted my business couldn't even save their own. 6 months later, Rowan Home Health was stronger than ever. I expanded into 8 counties, strengthened every legal safeguard, and finally enjoyed peaceful mornings on my porch. The people who tried to steal my life's work taught me one lesson I'll never forget. The most dangerous enemies aren't strangers. Sometimes they're the people sitting across from you at dinner, smiling while they calculate what your success is worth.